Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Swami Saptaparni. And today I'm going to talk about Vedic astrology and how the planets actually affect us, right? Because a lot of people wonder how astrology works. I have also made another video about the calculations of the 12 different signs from Aries to Pisces, the 27 nakshatras, and how the rotation of the earth kind of works with the 12 signs and the nakshatras, and how astrologers make those predictions through case studies, right? But a lot of people have questions and they don't understand how the planets actually affect you, right? So, the first thing that we need to keep in mind to understand that is our size. Yes. That doesn't mean you have to go to the weighing scale and find out how, what you weigh and how tall you are. Not talking about that. We are a tiny particle compared to the sun, the moon, the earth, right? And we need to understand that we are made of energy. We are a very, very tiny particle compared to these really, really big heavenly bodies, right? So we all can feel the effect of the sun, right? So the sun affects us, and no one can deny that the sun affects us, right? Because if you go out on a sunny afternoon, you would feel hot. You will perspire, you will sweat, you will feel hot. You will even get a tan, or some people, if they are exposed to the sunlight, they will even get sunburned, right? Does the moon affect us? We don't feel the effect of the moon, right? Or do we? Or do werewolves exist, right? Where does the word lunatic come from, right? The word lunatic comes from lunar. Maybe there are some people that only go crazy on a full moonlight, right? No, that's not the case. Well, what happens is moon has extreme gravitational force. So the ones that live by the ocean, if you live on the beach, especially the fishermen folk or the people who regularly go into the ocean would know that on a full moon night, the fishermen are not supposed to go into the sea unless you want to hunt squid. Okay. Anyway, so if you go into the ocean, it's risky for you, right? Because the tides are high, and 70% of Earth is water, right? And 70% of our body is also water. Okay. So what moon does is moon's gravitation kind of affects anything that is fluid in our body. Because if earth, it can affect 70% of the earth, we are just a tiny particle. Remember, I told you in the beginning, we need to first understand that we are tiny particles. Okay. And our hormones are nothing but fluid in our body. So if you observe this and you notice this, you can check this in your friends and family and even in yourself. Okay. That on every full moon night, do it right now. Go to your phone, go to Google, find out about the next 10 full moons, okay, and mark them on your calendar. And observe the behavior of your family and friends and even yourself on a full moon night, and you will see that there is a significant difference in your behavior and your family and friends. And people don't know why are they having their such mood swings. Why, like getting up from on the wrong side of the bed. Where does that come from, right? So the moon definitely has an impact on us, which is why most of the Islamic festivals like Eid, most of the Indian festivals like Holi or Diwali is on a Diwali is on a no moon night, and Holi is on a full moon night. You look at any other Indian Hindu festival, it will be with the position of the moon. Okay. So now that we've established that the sun and the moon affect us, what about planets like Mercury, Mars, Venus? They are closer to the sun. Earth is closer to them. Okay, although the sun, we can look at the sun, that doesn't mean that the sun is closer. Okay, we know the moon is the closest, but Mercury, Mars, Venus, these planets are closer to us. Okay, so the whole idea is, do not be trapped in your five sense organs. There are energies that exist that you cannot sense with these five sense organs. So, which is why I say that the five sense organs are a trap, because you're trapped in it. Like people say that I don't believe in God, or I don't believe in ghosts because I can't see ghosts. What about love? Do you believe in love? Do you believe in jealousy? Can you see jealousy? Can you see love? No. These are things that you can only feel. There are certain things that you can only realize. There are things that you can only feel and realize. You cannot see them, you cannot touch them, you cannot smell them, you cannot taste them, you cannot hear them. Your five sense organs are of no use when it comes to certain things. And that's a fact. Okay? So, my friends, all the planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, Mercury, Mars, they have a very, very strong impact on us. So please don't think that just because you can't feel the heat on your body, just like how you feel it with the sun, we do not feel anything that the moon does, but the moon does affect us. Okay? The moon affects probably more than what the sun does. Okay? So do your research before you shun a concept that, the planets do not affect me, and Vedic astrology doesn't make sense. Well, how will the planets affect me? We are very tiny, small particles. And we are talking about 4 billion years of energy of Saturn and Jupiter. Okay? So think before you make assumptions, or you start believing that these things don't have effect on you. All right. So that was my video today about planets and their effects, and I hope you found this information useful. And if you want to know more about these things, you can subscribe to my channel, because I talk a lot about Vedic astrology and about these things. And you can also go to my website, www.swamisaptaparni.com. And thank you so much for your time. Do subscribe, because that keeps me going and makes me feel inspired. So thank you once again, and you all have a good day ahead.